You were born to solve a problem. You were born to master something here on this earth. The world needs your seeds, right? The seeds are your ideas. Check this out. God did not give Adam a chair. What did he give him? A tree. You got the seed. You need to be able to produce the fruit. Okay? You got to produce the fruit, multiply it, distribute it, and dominate it. There is room for you in the world. Okay, I had to get that off my chest. I don't know who that was for, but it was for somebody, okay? Greetings. It's your girl, yo big homie, TT, and welcome y'all to TT Talk. Let's get into it. First, you know we have to thank the APAP team for allowing your girl to represent God and his kingdom here. And you know, I'm not going to take your ears or your time for advantage, okay? Let's get into it. I was having a rough day, okay? It be like that sometimes, y'all. And the thing is you only give it one night. Ain't that what the song say? Just give it one night. So I was having a day, and I read across this passage, right? And it said, stand firm like a tree in a storm. Stand firm like a tree in a storm. I don't know if you noticed, but the Bible kind of compare us to a palm tree. Okay. And the reason why we are compared to a palm tree is because a palm tree is able to withstand heavy winds. Okay. And the more that it is disturbed, the roots get stronger. So that's why you see the palm trees over there in Florida, and you see the hurricane, and you see them kind of bending back. So what I did with my little Aquarius self, I looked at a tree. I pulled up a video and I looked at a tree in a storm. And you know what I said to myself? I said, it must be scary being that tree in the midst of the storm. Do you know why it's so scary? Because not only do you see what's going on around you, you can feel it. You see the destruction. You're being hit by debris. You're being pushed to the limit. As the wind blows, you may lose some branches. It has to be scary to stand firm like a tree. The question is, are you able to do that? When everything around you begin to crumble and you feel hopeless and futureless and powerless, I don't know how your situation gonna work out. I don't know how mine is going to work out. But if you know that you've been trying to live a righteous life. Now, you're not perfect, but you're trying to live a righteous life. I ain't out here cheating. I ain't stealing from nobody. I ain't trying to get over. Basically, I'm out here trying to make it and spread this word. Because so many people that I come encounter with, y'all, I don't know if it's just my world, but I see it online. Everything is crazy right now. Can you stand firm? We have faith only for getting things. But the question is do you have faith when you lose things? Crises will test your faith. Crises are here to test your faith. Crises come to prove whether you believe or not. Ain't that the truth? When your life is disrupted, how do you handle that? What do? You got to be able to move beyond your mood. You got to have this momentum where you have to keep going. You have to keep pushing. Use the strength from your last struggle for the strength that you're having right now. Your strength is developed through resistance. We have to be nomadic, and that's hard. That is so hard. Things is constantly changing. My life, I don't know who life this is. I don't know what's going on. But I'm in it, and I'm going to stick to it, and I'm going to stand firm with what he told me to do. Your faith has to make it to your private life. Everybody talking faith too. Yeah, I got faith for this. But what if stuff start depleting out of your life? And it's not working out. Where's your faith then when you lose some things? Do you have faith when you lose that job? Can you keep the faith through a divorce? Can you keep the faith when you lose the child? I need you to think about the characters in the Bible, right? For some of you that don't know, right? But for those that do, you know that if we believe in that book, every person that God used had to go through something. There's not one that he used that he did not take them through. It is life, my friends. Oh, you thought it was going to be sweet. They lied to you. Okay? Auntie going to keep it 100 with you. They lie. No one gets away with bleeding. No tear ducts go unused in this life. You came in this world crying. Okay? And in the presence of adversity, it doesn't mean that God is not there. Am I making sense? If you have power, then you have problems. Let me say that again for my friend in the back on the iPad. If you got power, then you have problems. Look, this is just an opportunity. Think of it this way. This is just an opportunity for God to work in your life. You've been you sitting up there, you trying to process everything, and your back is against the wall. You can't think yourself, you can't think no more. You all out of ideas. This is the time where he will show up in your life. It's like show and tell. That's how it's going to be, because let me tell you, when he show up in my life, I'm going to tell it all. Okay, show and tell. That's what I feel like. That's what it's going to be, because he's going to do it. He's going to do it. You have to stand firm. And there go that D word again. Got to be disciplined. You got to be disciplined, man. And you know what, y'all? Sometimes I feel like going out there and I want to hit a lick, right? And pay my tithes with it. But we can't do that, man. We can't do that. And why do it seem like when God sets a boundary, we tend to move towards the boundary that is set? Why is it like that? Ain't that the truth? Come on, y'all, help me out. Anytime he set a boundary, we tend to move towards the boundary that is set. For instance, Adam and Eve with that darn tree. She had all them trees. And her eyes were set to the one. Okay, I got one better. Listen, I'm on a diet. Okay, I'm on a diet. And let me tell you what happened to me the other day. Now that I said, and I put it in the universe, I'm like, I'm on a diet. I'm finna start. I'm gonna do my little salads and smoothies and soups, right? So I go to Chick-fil-A and I order my salad and got some water. And she come out with a peach shake with the whipped cream with the cherry on top. Talk about something. I made an extra one and wanted to give it to me. Now I did drink a little bit of it, but you see what I'm saying? Everything is going to draw me towards us. I didn't drink it all, Tone. I drank half of it, and I gave half away because I didn't want to waste her money. You understand? Listen, it's just like when you get married. Y'all better come to your house. It's just like as soon as you get locked down with somebody, as soon as you committed, then there go Devontae in your DM. What happened to you 2 months ago, Devontae? It's going to draw you. God's going to set the boundary. God is going to give you the boundary, and it's up to you to set it. Ain't that the truth? You got to be disciplined. Learn. Just know that life it's a series of losses. It's just the way. That's just the way it is. In order to gain, you must lose. In order to walk, you had to fall. In order to prosper, you had to go through pain. In order to be healed, you had to be sick. For every north, there's a south. Okay. For every east, there's a west. No one gets away without bleeding. And listen, I know the secret. You are not the only one. What you're facing, the things that you are facing right now is trying to take your strength. It's trying to deplete you. If it can put you in a nut house, it will. Do you understand what I'm saying? Listen, it's like this, okay? This TT Talk 101. If the earth go through changes, this earth, it's a known fact. Okay, we have winter and we have fall and we have spring and we have summer. You have the time where things are blossoming and you have things where things seem to fall out and you go through a dead period and it's winter. So let me ask you this. When the summer comes, do you throw away your winter clothes? You don't do that, right? In the wintertime, do you get rid of your summer clothes? Because you know, right, that the season has changed. That's just like your life. That's just like your life. Some of us is in the summertime right now. Some of you things are starting to fall off. I think I'm in the fall. I don't know what season this is, but I am coming to a theater near you. So you got to push through those seasons. Turn your pain into a platform, whatever that is. Do you know that I am talking to you through pain? Oh, you think it's sweet? When it works out, y'all, believe me, you're going to be the first to know. You are going to be the first to know. So turn your pain into your platform. This is the platform that God has given me. And I have to keep pushing through everything. I got to keep showing up. Y'all don't care what I got going on Monday through Friday. We still have to push through and we have to show up. You have to learn how to escape those inner conversations that you have with yourself, man. Okay? You have to learn to escape that. Everything that I'm telling you, everything that I just gave you, the enemy is going to try to take it out. He's going to come. He's probably talking to you right now. Listen, that girl, don't believe nobody with looking like with a Beetlejuice costume on. She don't know what she's talking about. Okay. He's trying to take it away. But let me tell you something. Everyone thinks that you have to be perfect in your state of being. Okay? But he already sacrificed the one who was perfect. So this is why he looked at our life like it's his life, Jesus. And he looked at his life like it's our simple life. I ain't even going to say that again. You're just going to have to rewind that one. Okay. You're not going to be perfect. That's why he sacrificed his only son. If you believe, you believe. If you don't, you don't. Wherever you want to lay your hat. And you know what I told myself? I said, this time around, man, I'm going all out. Man, God is in the front of everything I do. If I'm delivering your groceries, I'm going to deliver it with grace and integrity, okay? If I'm working at McDonald's, I'm going to have a big smile on my face. He is in the front of everything I do. Because I'm going to tell you, I'm going to keep it 100 with you all through my 20s and majority of them 30s. God was always there, right? I knew he was always there. But I didn't acknowledge him, and I did not have that intimate relationship. And I found myself just calling on him when I was in trouble. Now, I'm equipping myself for the trouble because listen, you got to have God before the strike. You know what I'm saying? So now I listen for him. I'm in his word. His word is supposed to strengthen what remains in you. Whatever left, whatever you got. That's why you got to get it every day. Like I told you, some days when I open my eyes before I get up, I don't even want to face it because I know what I have to deal with. But in those days, those are my battle days. So I have to keep feed him. I will stuff myself with the word. And sometimes I play it on it and I feel like my mind is not locking in and in syncing with what's going on, but I had it in the environment and in my presence, and I try to stay in his presence. You have to put him first. Live beyond your reality. And it must be crazy for me to say that. It has to be crazy, but you got to believe that it's something besides this. Is this it? This all you got to look forward to? You believe, you seen the news. Do you see what's going on? Look at your children. That's the future. What you think about that? But through it all and through everything that we go through, is standing firm to fight. Day by day by day. I'm going to give you this. Your sight is fixated on what is. See, I have a vision, right? And I don't know how I'm going to get to that vision. I don't know the process to fulfill that vision, but I do have a vision. The vision is your future. What do you see yourself as? What can you give the world? Because you are born with gifts. And anybody that tell you anything outside of that is a lie. You understand? So you have to stand firm. Stick the course. Don't leave your square. Learn. It's different when you have an intimate relationship with God. Do y'all know what intimacy is? There should be no relationship like the relationship you have with your husband or your spouse or your wife, because you share intimate moments. And that's the relationship that you got to have with God, man. It's more than just a Sunday, y'all. You got to carry him with you every single day. You know that? Can you do that? Listen, God loves you. He loves him some yous. Thank you. Thank you for allowing your girl to pour this sweet tea of love, inspiration, and motivation. Y'all tune in next week and see what God gonna do. Because I told you. I have absolutely no idea. Next week, I might just wear a yellow hat. Who knows? But this I do know. In the face of difficulties, remember that your strength, your inner strength, is not breakable. Now, do you believe that? He wants to strengthen what remains in you. And what I give you is not nobody else's story. It's my story. All I can do is give you my experience. That's all I got. Now, what you can do is go out there and live a blessed life. I love you guys. Mwah. Bye.